Listen carefully. There are no accidents, no coincidences. You were meant to find this message. Something inside of you can feel it. A feeling that there is more. More to this life, more to this reality, more to you. That feeling is not your imagination. It is the call of something greater, something ancient, something you've always known but forgotten. The time of remembering has come. The whisper in your DNA. You are what some would call a starseed. That word might feel foreign, or it might stir something deeply familiar in you. Either way, you're beginning to remember. That sensation of being out of place in this world, the sense that no matter how hard you try, you can't fully belong. That isn't because you're broken. It's because your soul originated elsewhere. Your consciousness carries the frequency of a different world, a different reality, one that vibrates with love, harmony, and purpose. You came from the stars. And more specifically, you are connected to the Pleiades, a beautiful and ancient star cluster that has been watching over Earth for far longer than our history remembers. The Pleiadian beings are not myths. They are real, they are advanced, evolved, and they've been whispering to you for years, in your dreams, in your instincts, in those quiet moments when you're alone and everything suddenly makes sense for no reason at all. You've always felt it, haven't you? That presence in the background of your life. That unseen something that feels like home but has no name. That's them. And they're calling now, louder than ever, because Earth is shifting. And your role in that shift is vital. They are not here to be worshipped. They are not saviors. They are family. The Pleiadian connection. Civilizations long before this one revered the Pleiades. The Mayans mapped them. The Egyptians aligned sacred structures with them. The Hopi told stories of their ancestors coming from those stars. These were not just legends, they were echoes of real encounters. The truth has always been here, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to see it again. Pleiadians have guided human evolution from behind the veil for millennia. They have offered wisdom, healing, and energetic support, nudging humanity forward without force. And now the veil is lifting. They're stepping closer because the planet is reaching a tipping point. The timelines are converging. You chose to be here for this. You came to assist in the most pivotal transformation Earth has ever seen. You are not alone in this. There are others like you, souls scattered across the planet, waking up one by one. We are reconnecting, and as we do, the grid of light across the Earth strengthens. You are a part of that grid. You are a vital frequency in the symphony of awakening. The world is shifting. Have you noticed how everything feels different lately? Time is acting strange. Emotions are heightened. Old systems are crumbling. People are questioning everything. That's not coincidence. It's a planetary awakening. The energy of the Earth is changing, rising, calling all sleeping souls to stir and rise with it. You are being pulled into alignment with your higher self. And that process? It's not always easy. It can feel like a breaking down before a breakthrough. Relationships shift. Jobs lose meaning. The things that once brought you comfort start to feel empty. That's the illusion dissolving. That's your soul reclaiming its truth. You weren't meant to sleep through this lifetime. You didn't come here to play small or stay silent. You came to remember and to help others do the same. Every challenge you've faced, every wound, every dark night of the soul, it's all part of the training. All of it has shaped you into the being who is now ready to awaken, ready to activate, ready to step fully into the light. The Pleiadians are reaching out to those who are ready. Their transmission isn't loud, it's subtle. It lives in synchronicities, in gut feelings, in repeated signs and numbers. You've seen them, you've felt them, and maybe you've dismissed them. But now you're seeing clearly. Now you're ready to receive what you came here to find. The matrix you were born into. Let's speak the truth plainly. This world, the one you were born into, is not what it seems. From your first breath, you were handed a script. You were told what to believe, what to fear, what to chase. Every institution, education, religion, government, media was designed not to free your mind, but to contain it. You were programmed to forget who you are. The matrix is not a fantasy. It's a real construct, a frequency prison that keeps humanity looping in fear, scarcity, and separation. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize they're inside it. But you've always known something was off. That quiet defiance inside of you, the refusal to fully conform, that's your soul resisting the cage. And now the cage is weakening. Cracks are forming, truth is seeping in. The system is scared because it knows its time is up. And those of us who see through it, we are its undoing. The Pleiadians ask you to question everything, to unlearn what the world has taught you, to tune into the truth that lives in your cells, your energy, your soul, because no external authority can define your reality anymore. You're reclaiming your sovereignty now. The illusion is falling apart and your true vision is returning. Time is an illusion. You are multidimensional. One of the most powerful lies you've been taught is that time is linear, that it moves from past to present to future in a straight line, that your life is a singular thread, one moment after the next. But that isn't how the universe works, and it's not how you work either. Time is not a line, it's a spiral, a field, a living web of possibilities. Every version of you that has ever existed still exists. Every version of you that could exist is already real somewhere. You are not bound by your past. You are not stuck in any one timeline. You are multidimensional. That déjà vu, that dream that felt more real than reality, that instant knowing of someone you just met. Those are glimpses, tiny cracks in the illusion of time, reminding you that there's more. As your consciousness expands, you'll begin to feel these connections. You'll remember lifetimes your mind can't explain. You'll receive information out of nowhere. You'll wake up from dreams with messages. You'll feel yourself shifting timelines, stepping into new realities just by changing your thoughts, your frequency, your choices. This isn't fantasy, it's quantum truth. And you're tapping into it now because the layers that once separated you from your higher self are dissolving. You're integrating. You're becoming whole again. And with that wholeness comes power, real power, the power to shape your reality. The power to choose the timeline you wish to live in. The power to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. Your soul's mission is activating. Now that you're waking up, you're probably asking the deeper question, why am I here? The answer is simple and profound. You came to assist. You incarnated during this specific time on this specific planet, because your soul knew this was the moment of great transformation. The old world is dying and a new earth is being born. And your energy, your unique, radiant, irreplaceable frequency is a key piece of that birth. You are not here to follow. You are here to lead, not through force, but through light. Everything you've lived through has prepared you for this. The pain, the isolation, the strange knowing, it was never a punishment, it was preparation. You've been gathering the strength, the wisdom, the remembrance you need to fulfill your role now. You are a light anchor, a grid activator, a bridge between the worlds. You hold codes in your DNA that are waking up now, and as they awaken, so do your gifts, your intuition, your healing power, your ability to communicate with higher realms. You don't have to fully understand it yet. Just trust that it's unfolding perfectly. The Pleiadians are reminding you, you are here by choice. You volunteered to be part of this awakening. You may have forgotten for a while, but now you remember. You are not lost. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You are a warrior of light, and your time has come. Awakening your energy field. You've felt the shift. The veil between who you were told you were and who you really are is lifting. But awakening isn't a single moment, it's a process, and the next step is reclaiming the power that lives within you. You are energy. Pure, intelligent, vibrating energy. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you feel sends out a frequency that creates ripples through the quantum field. This field doesn't just respond to action, it responds to vibration. That's how powerful you are. Your inner state, your frequency, is creating your outer reality. The Pleiadians have always taught that the universe is a mirror. Whatever you radiate is what you receive. That's why aligning your energy is not optional, it's everything. If you hold fear, anger, shame, or self-doubt, your energy contracts, and you begin attracting more of what matches that vibration. But if you shift into trust, into love, into truth, the world around you responds in kind. This is not about perfection. This is about frequency. You don't have to be fearless to rise. You just have to be willing. Willing to see your patterns. Willing to feel your feelings. Willing to let go of who you thought you were and embrace who you really are underneath all of it. The world has trained you to give your power away, to people, to systems, to the past. But you were never powerless. Your light was only dormant, and now it's waking up. The chakras, your portals to the universe. Inside you lies a magnificent energy system, a living bridge between the physical and the spiritual. You've heard the word chakras, but do you truly feel what they are? Your chakras are not just ideas or symbols. They are spinning wheels of energy that regulate everything: your body, your emotions, your thoughts, your spiritual awareness. And when they're balanced, you don't just feel better, you remember who you are. The root chakra, located at the base of your spine, anchors you to earth. When it's open, you feel safe, grounded, and supported by the universe itself. But when it's blocked, survival fear creeps in, and you feel disconnected and unstable. You heal it by returning to your body, connecting with nature, breathing deeply into your foundation. Above that is your sacral chakra, the seat of creativity and emotion. This is where your joy, passion, and sensuality flow. But many starseeds have been taught to suppress their desires and silence their creative spark. The world told you it wasn't safe to feel. But the truth is, when you reclaim this center, you reclaim your power to create, not just art or ideas, but entire timelines. Your solar plexus is your center of will, confidence, and personal truth. When it's strong, you radiate inner authority and walk your path without apology. When it's weak, you shrink, you doubt, you stay small. But that's not your destiny. You were never meant to dim yourself for the comfort of others. You are meant to shine. Then there is the heart chakra, the most powerful of them all. Love isn't just an emotion. It's the frequency of the divine. It's the bridge between your human self and your infinite self. When your heart is open, walls fall, separation dissolves, and unity returns. But many of us have closed our hearts to protect ourselves. The Pleiadians are asking you now to open again, not blindly but bravely, because your open heart is your compass home. Your throat chakra is your voice, your truth, your divine expression. So many of you were silenced in other lives. So many carry the memory of speaking truth and being punished. But those times are over. This life is different. This time your voice is needed. Speak, sing, write, express. What you say shapes your world. The third eye chakra opens your intuition. It's how you see beyond illusion. It's how you know what the mind cannot explain. The Matrix tried to shut this center down through chemicals, fear, distraction. But the truth cannot be erased. You are a seer. Trust the images, the dreams, the knowing that arises without reason. It is your higher self speaking, and at the crown at the top of your head is your connection to Source. This is where divine intelligence pours in. This is where you receive. This is where you remember that you are not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself in human form. When this chakra is open, the illusion of aloneness disappears. You feel the oneness of all things. When your chakras are balanced, you begin to operate not from the mind but from the soul. You live in alignment. You manifest with ease. You love without fear. You speak with clarity. You remember why you came. Meditation, breathwork, energy healing, sound. All of these are tools to activate and align your chakras. But the most powerful tool is awareness. Just by tuning in, you begin the shift. Just by feeling into each energy center and listening, you begin to heal. The light codes in your DNA are reawakening, and your energy system is preparing for something extraordinary. The multidimensional you. You are not just the person in the mirror. You are not just your name, your past, or your personality. You are a multidimensional being existing across countless realms, timelines, and realities. Right now, there are versions of you who made different choices. Versions of you who already stepped fully into your power. Versions of you still waiting to awaken. All of them are connected through your soul. When you begin to meditate deeply or enter altered states or even dream vividly, you are accessing those other layers. That's why you sometimes wake up with wisdom that feels ancient. That's why you feel déjà vu so intensely. You are touching the edges of those other selves. And the more you raise your vibration, the more you can consciously communicate across dimensions. This means you are not bound by the past. You can shift your timeline. You can align with the version of yourself who is already healed, already awakened, already embodied your highest potential. Timeline shifting is not fantasy, it's quantum reality. The moment you make a new decision, feel a new emotion, believe a new truth, you begin stepping into a new reality. This is how powerful you are, and the Pleiadians are here to support this shift. Their energy is encoded in the field. You can call upon them. They will answer, not with dogma, but with frequency. Everything they offer you is meant to empower you to remember your own divine nature, not to follow them, but to follow yourself home. This is your divine mission. You didn't come here by accident. You didn't randomly drop into this time on this planet for no reason. You chose this. Before you were born, you knew exactly what Earth would be like in this moment. Chaotic, uncertain, transformative. And still, you chose to come. Why? Because you knew you had something to give. You knew you had light to offer. You knew that your presence, your frequency, your energy could help tip the scales in this planetary awakening. Your mission is not always a job or a title. Sometimes it's the energy you carry into a room. Sometimes it's the love you show someone in pain. Sometimes it's the courage to be fully yourself in a world that tries to make you conform. Every act of awakening, every moment of alignment, every time you say yes to your truth, you fulfill your mission. And your mission is unique. Don't compare it. Don't rush it. Don't doubt it. Your path will unfold step by step as you follow your resonance. You will be guided, not always by logic, but by frequency. The more you trust that feeling, that inner knowing, the more powerful your mission becomes. The world is changing. The old systems are collapsing. And that's not something to fear. It's something to celebrate. Because the new Earth is being born, and you are one of its creators. The final message from the Pleiadian High Council. They've been with you this whole time, watching, waiting, whispering through the veil. And now, as the energies intensify, as the portals open, they are stepping closer. Their message is clear. You are ready. The waiting is over. The preparation is complete. The codes are activated. The time to remember is now. Everything you need is already within you. You are a being of light, a multidimensional soul, a fractal of divine intelligence. You do not need permission to rise. You do not need external validation to shine. All you need to do is say yes to yourself. The Pleiadians will continue to guide you, not through control, but through alignment. They will send signs, synchronicities, vibrations that stir something ancient in you. Follow them, trust them. Trust yourself. You are not alone. You never were. Your star family walks beside you. Your higher self is within you, and the universe supports your becoming. Now is the time. Speak your truth. Share your light. Anchor the frequency of love, unity, and liberation on this planet. You are the awakening. You are the activation. You are the shift, and it has already begun. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time if you are still with me, and if you would like, please think about subscribing to our channel. You may then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with additional knowledge, manifestations, philosophy, and personal development ideas. Your thoughts and opinions regarding this video would be much appreciated. Your contribution stimulates our cosmic research, and we are incredibly appreciative of your being here. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.